Yes, people. Yes, people. You know what time it is. It's your host with the most, the bridge 258 here today to bring you another Chelsea transfer video. Lots to talk about, of course. Lots to talk about, of course. Make sure you, as you're coming in, to continue to like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. And in general, there's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. A lot to discuss in regards to Chelsea. Of course, big up to my guy Jonathan. Of course, big up to Osimhen. Osimhen Lukaku possible swap deal. Um, Possibly Chiesa coming to Chelsea. Obviously it's not been confirmed yet, but there's been reports now that are kind of heating up that possibly Chiesa could be on his way to Chelsea Football Club. Of course. Other than that, there's also been some news on a possible new up and coming goalkeeper we're trying to buy. Obviously in the gentleman's name. There's been some breaking news right now from Fabrizio talking about the targets we're looking at in the left wing and in the left wing and striker. We'll talk about too, and of course some stuff on Enzo Fernandez possibly as well. So listen, as you're coming in, make sure to like the video, help your brother out. Of course, that's the first thing I will ask you guys to do as you're coming in, and make sure if you're not subscribed to subscribe. We give you here daily content, 11 p.m. 99% of the time, unless there's something that comes up. But I'm always here and live. That's for sure. There's no denying that, bro. We are here working 24/7. So let's make sure to do that. All right. So let's actually get into the first topic we want to discuss. All right. And that is on the Victor Osimhen stuff, which I know many people here are hungry about. They have a massive desire for me to be speaking about this topic because I know a lot of people want this guy to come to the football club. And let's read it first. Napoli what's it called? Napoli could be open to discussing Osimhen in talks with Chelsea over Lukaku. We then go on to a bit more information. Let's see if Chelsea can find a way with Napoli because Chelsea always said no clause and no big salary, right? And because Osimhen has a big salary at Napoli, Napoli would be open to opening the door to Osimhen to Chelsea in order to bring in Lukaku, but depends on Chelsea, right? So that's the main thing that they've talked about. Again, he just reiterates that again here. And this is from Ed Aarons, you know what I mean? And he goes on to say Napoli are open to including Osimhen in a deal for Lukaku. Club sources indicate Chelsea wouldn't be prepared to pay his release clause, but Lukaku could help finance a move. And that is pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, the vast majority of the news that's come out today in regards to Romelu Lukaku, all right, and Victor Osimhen. So again, this is something that a lot of people have spoken about. I've spoken about it before. I know my good friend on the channel here who'll hopefully be on here soon. Jerry has spoken about this too, about the fact that Lukaku probably going to Napoli and then plus some cash to bring in Victor Osimhen. Now, listen, let's not get it twisted. Is Osimhen a good player? Yes, but my personal theory opinion is that I'm not sure he's necessarily that big of a need per se. In terms of the talent he's able to give us compared to some of the other stuff that we actually need to get nicely done and fixed. I don't know about you guys. You guys may disagree with me. You guys may be like, we need Osimhen Nation, no matter what, right? But for me personally, I'm thinking about the winger scenario right now. I'm thinking we need to be bringing a few more quality wingers in the left wing, particularly. And to be honest, right now, if Palmer moves onto the into the middle, a right winger might be necessary to help to back up Madueke, in my personal opinion. But again, we'll see what happens in that scenario. But if you're going back to Osimhen, what does he bring us? I've said this before. His hold-up play in general was all right. The thing about him more so than anything else here is when it comes to Osimhen is that his finishing in the box probably is one of the best in the world. There's no denying that at all. His finishing in the box is undeniable. And I think for me, in the Maresca system, the way you use that Osimhen is that you don't really ask him to help you in terms of build-up play. You just tell him, stay in the box, my brother. You know what I mean? Or just in the edge of the box to bring the and hit the ball into the back of the net for me. That's you literally need to use him almost in what I would like to call the Van Nistelrooy role. I think for him, the Van Nistelrooy would be perfect, where you have him somewhere anywhere in the box. All he has to do, ball to net. That's all I'm asking for. Victor Osimhen, I'm not even asking you to do what Jackson does, which is drive the ball, blink up play, pass into the wingers, bish, bash, bong. If I've got a Victor Osimhen, I'm telling you, stay in the box. We will create for you. You know what I mean? Palmer will create for you. Whoever the left winger is, whoever the right winger is going to create for you. Now, I think for me, the thing that's not being spoken about enough when people are discussing Victor Osimhen is the problem of wages. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's an uncomfortable conversation that's going to be had here, but it's a necessary conversation to be had here, right? Do we believe that Chelsea are willing to pay the wages for Victor Osimhen? You know, the thing that's been spoken about here from a lot of these media reports, and Fabrizio has repeated this, some other people have repeated this too, is are we willing to pay the wages for Victor Osimhen? And I don't know that question. Now, for me, they've made it clear they don't want to pay big wages. Osimhen is on big wages. You know what I mean? He's probably going to be asking for, if he comes to Chelsea Football Club, 250, 200K a week, stuff like that. Is the club willing to do that? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. You know, even if you remove on Lukaku, 325 or 350K a week is going to be, you know, off the table. But does the club think it might be better, right, to, you know, stick to the wage structure they have, right? Or are they willing to break the wage structure for Osimhen? That's the question you got to ask yourself, bro. Like I think, you know what I mean, Jonathan. Big up to my boy Billy G saying he's the Nigerian. Tammy Abraham, that's crazy. I think we need a winger. I agree with you, bro. I 100% agree with you as well. Was it called wages wouldn't be a problem because we are off following Lukaku is on. No, I hear that point, bro. But the reality is, bro, they also are trying to stick to a wage structure, Jonathan. So we need to think about it, bro. They're sticking to a wage structure, and the thing for me is, yeah, is Osimhen willing to reduce his wage to make that stuff happen? You know what I mean? So that's the question you actually have to ask yourself, boys and girls, because you know it's all well and good saying Arm is a fraud because of Osimhen Nation, but is the club willing to pay his wages, or are they going to have to come to a compromise? And is he himself willing to come to a compromise, right? Because that's the question you got to ask yourself. It's an uncomfortable conversation, but it's the real question you need to ask yourself, right? So it is what it is, bro. Osimhen needs to lower his wages. I agree. Somali Flame. He was going band for band of Tammy for that one season in the Serie A. Oh my God, Billy G is crazy. Hold that Fromed. All right, Joe. Big up to my guy Egumbe. Hope you're doing well. Tammy Abraham is Nigerian. Fair enough. I think Osimhen will be forced to lower his wages because he won't play at Napoli as he's training with under 21s. I agree with you, and I think the other question you got to ask yourself is: will the not Napoli per se, but what was it called? PSG be willing to, you know, meet the price of Napoli? I don't think so as of currently, and it doesn't seem to be the case. And they can't offload any strikers they currently have right now. So for me personally, he's in a lose-lose situation. So as such, yeah, if I'm him, I'm thinking about my career and everything like that. So I think this deal probably is going to happen. He will lower his wages to play at a big club in the EPL. Fair enough. Chelsea will sign Osimhen. Thank you, Agunge. Aya says Osimhen don't play my feelings like that. Chelsea FC. I don't know, bro. We'll have to see what happens here. Again, is Osimhen a good player? 100%. There's no denying that. And listen, I think he adds to the team. I think he does a lot of stuff to the team. The question I have is the wages going to be met? If the wages are going to be met, and we are all well and good to do that, then listen, Osimhen Nation, we will be there no matter what. Now, this does bring up the question then that probably Jackson's going to be the new number 2, and Gui will be the number 3, by the way. That will stop any strike coming in. So Omarodio Nation is over. So that means Atletico, if they really truly want Gallagher, for example, they're going to have to pay the full wages, by the way. So if this deal happens, again, I would expect us, by the way, to be seeing any movement on this stuff to be happening right now, yeah, in the next day or two. You know what I mean? On a Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. You know, tomorrow or technically today, almost tomorrow for me. Yeah, Tuesday, maybe a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday. We start seeing movement there of Chelsea, maybe, and Napoli coming together to negotiate. Because apparently Chelsea and Napoli have not negotiated at all for Victor Osimhen and Romelu Lukaku at all. So again, you're probably going to be seeing a lot more movement in that situation in the next day or two. Honestly speaking. Jonathan says PSG need to offload players, and also they have signed Neves from Portuguese league. Exactly, they have, and they brought in for 70 million pounds, bro. So they definitely are looking to, you know, kind of like, you know, get some money back, some, you know, break even at the very least. So listen, there's no surprises there at all. Exactly, man. But the thing is, I don't think Napoli want to sell Kvaratskhelia. And even if they were willing to sell Kvaratskhelia, I don't know if Chelsea are willing to meet the price that he's going to be at to be able to buy a guy like Kvaratskhelia. So listen, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I know a lot of people are crying, but we'll see what happens. Kivara, no way that happens. I think he'll end up at PSG or Saudi League. PSG can offer wages plus Seattle football, and in Saudi League he will get much more wages than on now. Exactly. Osimhen is all hype. I've watched many games and not impressed with him. I hear you, Lucas. That's why I don't know if you heard me, Lucas. I feel like he's a bit meaty. I'm not really moved by him at the end of the day. I think for me personally, when it comes down to it, I think honestly, I'm happy. I'm more concerned about the wingers, just like you, Lucas. I'm more concerned personally about my wingers. How do I improve them? Who can I bring in to change the game of them more so than my guy Victor Osimhen? I'm afraid. So that's just me personally. CFC Steve says, and they'll need to sell Ramos and Kolo. Okay, fair enough. Chiesa may join Chelsea. Fair enough. Big up Ahmed, big up to my guy ZL. I think I saw you on Never a Foul, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. So big up to you, bro. Osimhen's passing is the most underrated attribute. It would be so clear to use Lukaku to buy Omarodion. Yo, big up TT, bro. Always bringing me the heatiness. I love it, man. Chelsea are planning to advance on Gabriel Mack deal after presenting the product to 2008-year-old born Brazilian talent. Fab tweet, let's go. Big fan of these LCM cams. Yes, definitely I am too, bro. But we'll definitely speak about it in a bit, bro. When we talk about Chiesa, actually, which is my next topic in a way. Listen, we'll talk about Chiesa in a bit. I'll save your comment for later, boys. Osimhen is world class. Was it called? Same as Haaland. He has the mid games, but wait. Time out, boys. Time out. We're glazing too much. We're glazing too much. He's not on that. I don't think he's world class necessarily, but he's definitely, I think, a talented guy. James Ford, definitely a fan of the deal. Big up to you, my bro. Wa alaikum salam. Hope you're doing well. Yes, you saw me there. Big up, man. Big up to you, bro. The only positive about the Osimhen deal is we get rid of Lukaku and the Osimhen links die once and for all. And I think, honestly, Lucas, if I was to add to it, I think this also is a positive because I think we get a much better version of Broha. Think about it. We get a much better version of Broha, a lot more of a complete version, a lot more of an adult. Yeah. So that's what I think personally, bro, more than anything else. Yes, that's what Chelsea needs. Swap a big ego for another big ego. Oh my God, fair enough. Oli definitely not. He's not moved by this. I hear you, bro. I share a lot of your concerns, by the way. I share a lot of your concerns about Osimhen, personally speaking. So listen, I'm more focused on winger scenarios. Don't worry, Star Slayer. I've started a comment. We'll discuss this just in a bit because I'm about to get to him. But we're speaking about Lukaku right now. We destroyed those haters today, bro. Big up E Santiago, man. E Santiago is a real fan, man. He's a day one guy, man. We appreciate you around there. Do we think we offer another player as well to Napoli? That's a good question because, I know when I was on NFL, they actually brought up a good point about the fact that we've got 42, 45 players on the books. So I feel like it's more than likely a scenario that where Chelsea may actually have to, move on some players actually. Maybe they try to swap deals, stuff like that to help reduce the number of squad players in the actual squad itself. Could be a possibility, of course. But again, it's a wait and see approach. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure you guys don't know what's going to happen. But I don't know right now. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, boys and girls. I don't know what's going to happen. I think maybe the Lukaku and Cash probably is more perfect because they're already reducing their price from, I think it was 120, his release cost, to 100, right? And then, And then I think we're now roughly 90 million now, roughly stuff like that. So it probably is going to be Lukaku plus 30 or 40 million. I wouldn't be surprised. No, thank you. Personally, Osimhen is well. No. Me have to agree to disagree on that one. Honestly, me and Jerry's fear is happening. All right, deals. Big up to our boy here. Shout out to Ademo Lukman, best Nigerian in Europe. I agree with that, by the way. I wish our directors were competent and went for Pedro Neto and Conceição, both high quality wingers. High quality wingers that can dribble, and cross the ball. I think the reason with Pedro Neto more so than Conceição would be that Pedro Neto's the injury record will probably put off the club. I'll be so honest with you, Lucas Costa, and I'm pretty sure you would know that too, bro. Like the injury record will probably be the thing that we're like, brother, then we're gonna, like that's what they're doing. You know what they would be doing? Let me show you. This is what the club would be doing, yeah, if they saw Pedro Neto. Just leave, man. I don't need you right now. Chill out, big man.
Who's that? Who are you talking to like that?
Literally, bro. The moment they see his injury record, bro, that's what they're doing. I'm telling you, Cassidy and Lukaku plus 60 million will be there. I think Cassidy can't be added. I feel like they would want more money. So, and I think for me personally, you're overvaluing the deal, CFC Steve. Actually, ironically, I think what more than likely will happen is that it's going to be Lukaku plus 50 or Lukaku plus 45. Honestly, they won't add another player to the deal. If they add Cassidy, it'll be a separate deal. Napoli will pay us money, similar to what we did with Kellyman, where we brought Kellyman and then they brought they brought Matson off of us. Honestly, if you are buying injury-prone players, don't worry, Di. I'm gonna start your comment. We're gonna get to that, brother, right now. Okay, we when can I come on your show, bro? Dury, special announcement for tomorrow's show. Well, I'm gonna have some people on. Special announcement coming to you today. Actually, I forgot to mention, guys, we will have a special announcement on the show, probably halfway through the show, around about the 45-minute mark. So make sure you're here because we've got a special announcement today. All right, make sure you're here. Armand Lorient over. Listen, we'll save this for the Chiesa section. We'll save this for the Chiesa section 2 East Santiago. 15 games on Neto is worth more than 40. I actually have to agree with that comment too, but we will start it for later. I would get Osimhen. It means that Lukaku leaves. Chelsea will lie. You know, listen, name Aden. I hear you, bro. Listen, I hear you. I know a lot of people, man, do it through Armand. His brother decided, nah, it's not happening, bro. He's going to either buy a PSG, sadly, bro. No, there's no theory for that one still. It's all right. Chelsea will go and buy another Brazilian. Well, they're about to buy Gabriel Mack, my brother. So, hey. Lukeman, we need to get Adamola Lookland, so our left side has a new look, man. I would agree with that, honestly. Adamola Lookland, bro, he could do a job for sure. I agree. Due going PSG or Bayern, but Alex Goldberg had a theory that we're going to speak to Due because his dad has spoken to us over the board situation. Is it? Wow, listen, if that's the case, bro, inshallah, we're praying. Due Nation, he solves so many issues. Left wing, right wing, in the middle. He solves a lot of issues for us, bro, again. But we'll speak about him. Listen, we'll speak about him later. Because we're going to finish this last topic right now. Do you think Maresca, what has gone wrong? Again, I'll say this again. Growing pains, boys and girls. The team is lacking fitness. There's going to be a lot of issues we've had in position and out position, which need time to actually be fixed up by Maresca in training and everything like that. I think the other thing as well is that maybe it looks like some players don't suit the system and they need to be changed into different parts of it. And that's it, bro. We'll take time. You know what I say, bro? Slow and steady wins the race. Nico Williams not done at Barca yet, if not over. Yeah, I know, but the question is Chelsea willing to pay the price for him? If they aren't, then boys and girls, you can the dream is over. Big up to my boy. So do you see give Osimhen a percentage of shirt sales as you maybe? I don't know if they've done that before though. Have they done that before, Jonathan? Because I know in the US, right, in the NBA, in the NFL, they do that. I don't know if they've done that in the EPL though. That's the thing. Bro, completely missed my bars. No, TT. You know what it is, bro. I'm so confused. My apologies, brother. I'm 50-50 when it comes to acquiring Osimhen, but it means getting rid of Lukaku. Then I'm 100% aboard. Of course. Everyone's 100% on board, bro. When you're losing Romelu Lukaku, bro, everyone's saying, listen, I mean, everyone's there. We there, man. Everyone. Bro, Lukaku leaving. Oh, my God. Listen, inject that into my bloody veins, mate. You know what I mean? I don't even care if I have to bring in Osimhen for him. That is like, you know what I mean? That is crack for me. That's my crack. You know what I mean? More so than anything else. But we move. Listen, we'll add this to the list of starred comments. I got so many. Big up to you, bro. Thank you, NSPOG. Thank you for subscribing, bro. I think you're a new subscriber. Thank you, man. I always take it as a compliment when I compare to someone else, so it's always a compliment, bro. I hope you don't target new. No, we're not targeting him. He's actually cooked. No, we can't target him, bro. I agree with that one. But listen, we got someone here. You know, he's got a lot of tinfoil around him. You know, a lot of aluminum. It actually is quite useful, actually, where he is in the US, actually, because of the sunlight and everything. Good energy source, actually. You know, good. You know, so. You know what I'm saying? So, man, quite legit, you know what I mean? So, he's definitely got a lot of it in that region that is needed. So, big up to my guy, Jerry, bro. What you saying?
Big up, son. Big up. That's a good one, bro. That was a good one. I like that one. I was laughing in the background. Oh, that's a good one.
You know what I mean? Listen, I've got a degree, man. You know, what's it called?
You said I got a degree.
That's the only reason why. I would not make that connection if I hadn't done research on it, honestly.
I got a degree.
Listen, man. Speak your piece because it's interesting times for you, bro. I hear you. Actually,
what you saying, bro? What you saying? How we feeling about that tin hat, son? How we feeling about that tin hat, son? How we feeling about that tin hat deal?
Losing. Listen, if I lose Lukaku for him,
Good, brother.
Listen, if I lose Lukaku for him, I'm happy, bro. I'm over the moon. So hey, listen.
Yeah, I called
Listen.
this shit. How long ago I called this shit, bro?
4 weeks ago. Actually, 1 month now, exactly. But listen, bro, speak your piece. Do you think it's gonna happen now? Do you think you're gonna be getting more information? I said honestly, if this is gonna happen, you'll get more information within the middle to end of the week, I think, honestly, because the fact this is starting to coming out now probably means there's either something's happening behind the scenes.
Now, actually, people have been telling me it's been almost 2 months now, Ahmed.
Bruh, damn.
It's my first video that I did on my channel, like serious video I did on my channel.
Make sure to follow Wab Sports. Wab Sports. That's where you get the Osimhen hype. You know what I mean? That's
big up, Mike. Big up, Mike.
Listen, big up, bro. But
yeah,
listen,
you know what it is with Abdimas. You know, you've been hearing me about me and Abdimas talk now, so we talk now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Abdimas always give me the links, man. Big up.
Yeah,
Abdimas,
he be giving me the links, and I appreciate that. But but with Samu right now, Samu is the only recognized striker on Atletico Madrid's team at this current moment. People, I want you to understand what that means. It means they would have to buy 2 strikers to be able to get Samu off their books. And the one that everyone thought they were going to go buy is on his way to Roma. So now there's still a striker down. They're over there still striker down. And Julian Alvarez is over here just talking. He's over here talking. Bro, they'll probably pull off a Julian Alvarez deal to Atletico Madrid somehow, some way. You know how it is with the Spanish teams. They find money. Oh, they're looking to buy Sorloth. I did not see that.
That's a good buy, by the way. That would be a good buy.
Yeah, but that would probably mean that Alvarez isn't coming, though.
Yeah. Good news if true, Lukaku going and possibly Osimhen coming in. But if he just going to be another failure of that's a good question, Stuart. I think that's a valid question, and this is why, by the way, we're actually going to discuss my next topic, which is on wingers. Because if we are going to bring in a guy like Osimhen, our wingers have to be A1. Like the wingers we need to be bringing in have to be A1 wingers. Because I'll be real with you, Sterling and Mudryk are not saving that, brother. They're not creating for him, because you need to create for a guy like Osimhen at the end of the day. You need to create for him. We can talk about in the middle.
It's not like we don't have creators, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
We don't have creators. We just don't have a left wing creator at this point.
Yes, that's what I would say. Wing creators. That's it.
Yeah, we only have one wing creator, in my opinion, which is Palmer. And they're trying to say that Palmer's trying to go inside. So I see where you're going with this, but I do want to.
Of course. So, like, the point I'm trying to make is that, yes, we have 2 creators, maybe in Nkuku, and then you can say, what's it called? Cole Palmer, right? Those 2 are like our main creators.
That are for sure top tier creators.
Exactly, right? So, in my personal opinion,
we don't know what KDH is going to be either. We have no idea what
KDH you could add, but again, even him, he's a central guy. He creates centrally, right? So we're lacking wing creation at the end of the day when it comes down to it, because we're not playing these guys on the wing, it seems. So we're missing a guy on the right, because Madueke is still going to need time, to actually, get up to the level we're hoping he can get up to. And then on the left, with Sterling and Mudryk. That's
what do they want for Oscar Bob? What do they want for Oscar Bob?
There's no way they send Oscar Bob to us, bro. I feel like they're making him the first teamer. They never send Oscar Bob to us, bro.
Well, bro, that's
after what we did to them with Palmer, bro. They're not selling us Oscar Bob again. They're not selling us, bro. We know this.
I do like Jackson on the wing. You know that I've been saying Jackson on the wing for a long time. I know that gives you. I just saw your eye twitch from just me saying that.
You know it is. I don't know, man.
I said that. I said those words, and Ahmed's eye just went.
Yeah, see that? My body reacts before even my brain does. Fair enough. But listen, you know what? Yeah, speaking of wingers, let's talk about this unconfirmed report. Actually, that this is the one we need to talk about, because here we go, and this is on. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Just in, there is some news unconfirmed at the moment about a potential offer from Chelsea for Chiesa after his agent was in England, and this is from Romeo Agresti. So he's a very reliable guy. Was it called in Italia? So. And I want to actually answer some of these questions, because someone asked me this. If you're going to be buying an injury-prone player, I'd rather go for Neto instead of Chiesa. Star Slayer said, I don't think we should buy
Oh,
Chiesa,
who said that?
especially
said
since
that?
so many fans complained about Pulisic. Armand Lorient.
Agreed. But who said that? That
was Di.
That was
Di
the
said that.
Lorient. Di. Bro.
I'm just scrolling through the comments that I promised.
That's what I was gonna say.
15 games for Neto is worth
later.
Lucas Costa said 15 games of Neto is worth more than 40 games of Mudryk and Madueke. Oh, fair enough. Due going to PSG or Bayern, but Alex Goldberg has theory that we're gonna speak to Due because his dad has spoken to us over the board situation. Oh, okay, interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Interesting.
We'll have a look at that one.
That deal's not dead yet, is what Deals is saying.
I'm interested.
We'll see about that.
I like that Dave Jackson being a creative outlet. He's in a finisher. Mudryk will come good. Maresca likes the guy, so he won't let him down.
All right, I'm gonna have like this bad take. It's a bad take right now. It's a really bad take. Okay,
I want to hear you. I want to hear
you. Want to hear me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we can get Mudryk the ball a little bit more in this system, he might actually cook. Okay, like. The few times I watched him actually connect with Nkuku, it actually looked good. And but we just don't get him the ball enough. All right. It's a bad
You have to question why is it? Why is he not giving the ball?
I don't, bro. I told you it's a bad take. I told you it's a bad take.
No. But
question my bad take, okay? It's a bad take.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's a bad take. Okay, it's a bad take. It's the only bad take. It's one of those bad takes that I'm just gonna stand by because he went bald. Exactly. I'm hyping him up because he just went bald. That's the only reason.
Vic
and
is
hoping
this one.
that something happens. Vic, that's what it is. I'm just like he went bald. Something's gonna happen. That's it. That's my only logic behind it.
This is like he's like the guy's got a lifestyle change, so that means something has to happen.
Yeah. And that's to me. I just kind of hope to God. It's hoping from the world. It's not even tin hat. It's just a bad take. Like it's just bad. Like
you're just hoping, man. You're just praying. You're hoping and praying. I hear you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
What's it called? Maximilian Bayer, but yeah, he's a striker though, Jonathan. That's the issue. He's not a wing guy, if I remember correctly. Mudryk and
Guiu didn't look too bad so far. We just haven't see him strike the ball yet.
Exactly. Chiesa will not need to play a lot of games if Mudryk is there. He would be a fantastic backup. I disagree. I think for me, the issue with Chiesa is that, I'll be honest, much like how I cooked Chilwell for saying that the injuries have cooked him, Chiesa is another one where the injuries have cooked him.
You want another take?
Yeah, let's hear
I'd rather Somerville over Chiesa.
I can't even lie, that's not even a bad take. That's just that's a correct take. I'll be honest with you. That's just the correct take. Because the issue is, and I'll be so serious when I say this, he's lost it, bro. He's lost it. And I think obviously Bonucci's spoken about how his attitude isn't so great either. So, when you have a mixture of those two, it doesn't tend to lead to success for you. That's all it is. So I'll be real with you.
I didn't say that one was a bad take. I just said that was just another take.
Of course.
I think that's a better move to go with. And Vara and I also have this like weird suspicion that if we go and get like a Somerville level guy, Sterling, with next to Victor, will just some way somehow wake the fuck up too. Like he might be one of them guys that's like, oh, my competition ain't nothing, so I'm gonna get the first team. He might just be one of them fucking guys. Deals. I've been saying that for a minute, but he's gonna go to PSG, I think.
Sancho, tranquilo on that one still.
I've been saying Sancho.
He's not EPL. He's not EPL level. I'm sorry. He's not EPL level. He's not made for the league. He's not. You know what? But I'll really take my take. He's not made for the EPL. That's what I'll say. Mm-hmm. But guys, we are half an hour in. I am 4 away from 760 subscribers, man. I'm telling you, man, the subscribers are going crazy recently. You know what I mean? Honestly, make sure to subscribe. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure to see you guys here, man. Help me out too, bro. Help me out too.
Yeah. Shit, I need to get to 300, bro. I'm almost there. I'm 20 away from 300, bro.
Listen, we'll make put your thingy in the comments, and then I can just literally have it in the pinned in the chat, so they can just go to you all the time. How much is Bob? There we go. I'll do that now. How much is Bob compared to Somerville? Because I'd rather have Mr. Bob. I don't rate Somerville, but he's not that guy. Jackson, Ahmed, you by the way, okay, but Sancho is where you drew the line from. Come on, bro. No. I rate
I
Sancho.
like this Lucas Costa.
Listen, no.
I
I
like
like
this guy.
Sancho. The point I'm actually making about Sancho is that I think, I think the issue with Sancho is just that there's some players that just don't suit the league. I feel like he's just one of them. It's not even me like actually cussing out Sancho. I actually like Sancho. I feel like in any other top leagues in League in what's it called in Bundesliga, of which he's been in the Italian league, in the Spanish league, he works there like, to a T. The problem is though in the EPL, there's just that factor of there's just that factor of you need to have some level of good acceleration. He lacks that acceleration.
I don't think Eze is leaving Crystal Palace. And I don't think Nico Williams is leaving Bilbao either.
He's not leaving Bilbao at this point.
Appreciate you guys for subscribing.
I think we're getting Chiesa because Juve will move for Bayer as they have interest in him, and it's priced at 30 million, similar euro.
It's not just us, by the way, Jonathan. It's not just us that are in for him. Also Tottenham are in for him too.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, we were in for Bayer initially.
This is a Tottenham buy, by the way. This is a Tottenham kind of.
If it was like a Tottenham buy, to be honest, man, they've done a Warner, so it makes sense for them to do that too. If Jackson is Chelsea's main striker this season, I don't see any finish higher than 6 at best. I disagree with that. Joey, fair enough. Sancho cooks in the correct system, in my opinion. Fair enough. Ashgate says till now Chelsea transfer spend this summer is plus 15 million.
15 away.
Yeah, so this is the time to go crazy and sign Williams plus Osimhen or Kvaratskhelia plus Osimhen. It's free to dream. Fair enough. Really, 22 goals on his first season. He's not that bad. I agree. Jadon Nacho is not good fit for the Prem or La Liga. Oh my God. Why did we call him Jadon Nacho? The S level is not even next to him, bro. I would have been like, if you could.
I think he'd be fine in La Liga, to be honest.
I'm telling you, bro. Any league other than the Premier League, he's fine. And unironically, bro. That's the crazy thing about Sancho.
Because it's so much more PNP that the wingers are so much more PNP rate, because the fullbacks are very PNP. That's the other thing.
The difference, he lacks, bro. It's just the acceleration, the short acceleration bursts in like short time.
I think
that's the thing.
I think it's more long distance. I don't think it's the short. I think it's when you're on the break and you're braking. He can't have the acceleration for long distances to be able to.
No, I agree with that, but I was given the example. Look at Hazard. Hazard didn't have that acceleration over long distances either. I would argue, but the thing that he had was that when he was
I would disagree, by the way, with that specific take. But continue.
What do you think? Yeah, because I don't think his pace was that big over long distances. I think his pace was really good in the medium to short distances.
That was cool. He was still very, very quick on that.
Fair enough. Then that's fair. Fair enough.
But there wasn't a lot of times where Hazard would break away without the ball. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I get what you mean. Then I get what you mean. Fair enough. Then. Sancho and Werner are the same. Good speed and plays in the huge spaces left in Germany. You take that. You take away the huge spaces and they suffer like in the Prem. Fair enough. Yeah, that is true though. In the Prem, bro, the low block is so strong in it because you just and the irony.
There's so many teams that play in the low block against.
Exactly. Oh, whose audio is bad, by the way? Let me know. Is it my audio not great, bro? By the way, I know you can.
I don't. Is it me? Because I don't think yours is.
No, I don't think so. You sound good to me, bro. Pep cooking him. What is that? Really? That's interesting. Where's he? I've got Fabrizio right here. Yeah, he said Guardiola and Julian Alvarez. I read that he's going to think about it. Okay, think about it. Then he will inform us what he wants to do. Julian played a lot. He wants more. It's fine. So that's why think about it. And when he thinks about it, he will inform us. Damn. All right, bro. We get it, man. Who just
ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, is it my mic? 1 second. I'm just gonna let me come back in and come back out. Yeah, I'll let
just
you.
No, maybe it's your headset mic is on and not your actual mic is on. Go check the settings. Oh, can't hear you.
Good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the only mic that's working. Then perfect. Let me just. Do I need you?
Lucas.
I need you.
Lucas Costa, Kubo is linked with Liverpool at this current moment, actually. And also, Kubo had a really bad second half to the season, Lucas Costa. He had a really good first half of the season and then a really bad second half of the season. He went like 12 games GNA list, like had no games, no goals or assists in 12 games.
Fair enough. Yeah, again with Kubo just had like a fall.
Yeah.
He's very, he had a similar season to like Isak's second season, where Isak had like a really good start to the second season, but then he just dropped off.
Here's my problem with the winger market at this current moment. Okay, most of them are right wingers. Okay, most of them are right wingers. All right, the ones that are available that you think are available probably are not available. Okay, so like next year, people think that Vardona is going to be available. Okay, Vardona is not going to be available to anybody else outside of PSG. They're going to rebuild their pay structure, sell people just so they can get VAR next year. Like that's their entire summer next year. Rodrigo, we got to figure out a scenario with Rodrigo. Like I don't believe I still at this point believe that Rodrigo believes he's better than everybody else on the pitch. He thinks he's better than Mbappe. He thinks he's better than. So he's gonna get his. He's gonna try to stay there. I don't know if he will be available. He might be. Okay, he might be. That's the one that's like, if you can sell Mudryk, you go and get Rodrigo. Right? Like that's 100%. I wouldn't take Matoma. Period. Okay. I wouldn't take Matoma, period. Gremlin, you didn't find me. Gremlin, you didn't find me. I told you I was gonna be here. Okay? I told you I was gonna be here. All right? Like I'm not going.
He's on TV, man. He's on TV, bro. He's on TV.
Yeah, I was just talking. I invited him on my stream.
Yeah.
We were don't worry. When I'm on my stream, that's when we do things. This is a different stream.
Tranquilo, bro. We'll get there. Tranquilo, bro. Slow and steady wins the race. He'll be there for you, bro. Don't worry, man. You will discuss.
I do this run every single day. I go Ziad, I go Ahmed, then I do my stream. Every day on Monday, I do this.
He's going to buy Mudryk. His value has dropped like 20-30%. That's a good point, but I feel like the only way you can sell Mudryk is that you need to have basically a season where he actually looks competent. That's the best season.
I think Marseille will still buy him.
Even Marseille are moving mad, they're about to get Moukoko, bro. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know.
Oh, really?
They're looking to get Moukoko.
So that means Nketiah's dead. That Nketiah
it might be
dead.
Nketiah might be dead because it's between them and Rennes to get Moukoko, by the way. So it's one of those two, literally. First touch is stinky. I feel Rodrigo won't want Chelsea, even if you had UCL football. Fair enough. You're not press resistant. Osimhen to Chelsea. Been saying to Charlie, Blue Brother, it's gonna happen. Still got hope. Fair enough. Harrison_JC. We'll see. Again, I've said this before, bro. Osimhen has just got to be able to reduce his wages, and then I think this deal happens. It's really that easy. It's as simple as that. Honestly, there's literally nothing else. Lights are too bright. Okay. Did Esteval get injured? Yeah, he did. He got injured, I think, in his last game, if I'm not mistaken. Garnacho, the chili heat wave flavor of the Dorito as well. Sancho at this time remains ready sorted. Oh my god, fair enough, bro. But listen, I think for this Maresca system, the wingers have to be super technical, and that's why what's it called? And that's why these wingers are not performing. If you don't have an impeccable first touch and control, you will be exposed. What do you? That's correct. And I think the issue is, I think Madueke, the
sad part about what Madueke is, they set him up to get a ton of one-on-ones.
Yeah, they did.
Ton of one-on-ones, and he didn't take advantage of none of them.
The issue is, bro, if
you don't need super technical wingers, bro, you need consistent one-on-one ability.
You know what the thing is, Lucas Costa. If Madueke does not improve in game week 3, which is against Club America, and then obviously who do we have after that? Is Real Madrid, right? After that one, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then it's Madrid, and it doesn't look so great.
It's Man City. It's Madrid, Man City, Inter, in that order.
Yeah, and it doesn't look so great against Madrid. Then listen, I'll be real with you. That might be the place you might be need to looking for to actually bring in a lad. I'll be real. Gremlin said, fair enough. Get Kepa. Why would no? Let's not get Kepa. Chill out, bro. Excited, get excited getting Gabriel Big Mac. He's all right, bro. Again, we'll see what happens. He's a young G, man. Not too much pressure. So let's have super technical wingers. They had Navidi, and who's that? Patano,
He wasn't
right?
that technical, but he was good one-on-one.
Yes. And the thing is, yeah, that's technically what Madueke is supposed to be. Not necessarily technical, but good 1v1. And the issue is he's not doing the good 1v1 section.
Yeah,
right now.
the one thing that he's supposed to be good at, he has not been good at.
Yeah, exactamundo. And that's technically what you're expecting about Mudryk, by the way, and Sterling. They should be good 1v1. But obviously, we didn't even get that much from Mudryk, to be honest, because they weren't passing to him.
It's not enough,
Sterling.
bro. We just in 45 minutes, we just didn't get enough from that side of the pitch.
It literally,
and
we were
he
doing
looked good. He
yeah.
looked good in like the few moments he had with Nkunku, but it's not enough, you know.
I don't think he's going Newcastle deals. Honestly, if Madueke was going Newcastle, I feel like it would be a bigger thing by now. Honestly, I'll be so real with you, bro. Another thing is the wingers hate tracking back, which is leaving the defense exposed in wide areas. Yeah, I feel, but the thing is, this is like something I feel like they should know by now, though. Like, because like Madueke,
I also think that we're in the fitness of what preseason should look like.
Yes,
and that also kind of gives them like a little bit of a break. But when we look at it, it looks like they're just lazy.
Exactly. And I think the other thing we need to realize too, boys and girls, is that listen, this is not hating the US mandem, but the pictures right now ain't looking so great either, right? So sometimes some players are like
for real.
And
I mean, that field's normally really good too. Like during the fall, that field in Notre Dame is normally spotless. Exactly. It's just I don't know what they do in the summertime to try to take care of it. It looks like they just don't try to take care of it.
You know what they just do? They probably do like the once a month thing. They're like, yeah, let's just come back here, cheeky look, make sure everything's all right. But then like the month before the college game actually starts, that's when they're doing they're going extra hard. You know what I mean? The paint to make sure it actually looks good. Grealish and Salah never track back. Saka is expect.
Bro,
yeah,
that's not that's a theory and a half. If you go to Jonathan. These if you put Deals and Jonathan's like chats together, it's one hell of a theory.
Newcastle getting rid of Almiron, they need a right winger. I see Noni going on Newcastle English player linked to the English gaffer. Do you think Newcastle are waiting for a Gordon deal to happen to buy Noni? But then where is Gordon going? What, to Liverpool? But is Liverpool willing to pay the price that they're asking for?
Liverpool's waiting for Diaz to be sold.
Yeah, no one's going for Diaz right now. Who's going for Diaz?
What if we buy Diaz?
I actually was making the joke that we might need Diaz. Ironically, he'd be better than
what if that's the cycle of the wingers in the end?
But the thing is, I don't feel like there was some.
What if that's like a next year thing, though? That whole thing's a next year thing. Yeah. That could be
again because you and I agree. Remember, we said
Diaz is old though. That's the only thing. Diaz is almost 30.
Because remember, you and I agreed that like Madueke probably is gone next season, but not this season. They actually do need him. That's the difference.
I do think Madueke is gone next season.
Bro, we shouldn't.
Especially if he doesn't like absolutely cook. Like
exactly.
If he cooks, then we have another situation.
Exactly.
And I don't think we'll get Diaz, by the way. It was just like me just playing along with the theory.
Of course.
But yeah, I could definitely see Madueke being gone next season. Especially with Estevao and Paez coming, I could 100% see it.
I hear you, yo, man. Right now, our wingers right now not so great. You know what I mean? So listen, we're gonna have to see what happens. My issue with Sterling is
we've been saying that. That's why I wouldn't mind if it ends up being Nkunku on one of the wings.
You know what it is, Stuart? I actually don't think it's about that it doesn't excite. I think the issue of Sterling right now is a desire situation. I don't feel like he desires. I don't feel like he needs. He feel like he needs to play good. He doesn't need that anymore, bro. There's no.
That's exactly it, Ahmed. I've
said that week in, week out, bro.
In there.
Yeah.
I think that there's still like a good player in there, but he doesn't want to have that like level come out anymore, especially at his age, where he has to have that desire to actually get that level out of him. Like he could try to be like half-ass it. Yeah, Nonto was like, I mean, we do have Gabriel, but Gabriel, I think, needs another loan. Bro.
Wait. Where's this league got this Witherspoon? What? Listen, man, these guys, man, and their YouTube names.
Yo, that's an awesome name.
Bro, man, I have to say, bro, that's a quality name. League Gunners Witherspoon, bro.
Yeah, awesome.
Tell it, girl, quit lurking on the Chelsea website. Oh my god. Okay, I'll try to speak to him whenever I can, bro.
Yo,
thanks for letting me know.
Rest in peace. Pedro was so underrated now that you look back. Like, I wish we had a player like Pedro nowadays.
No, but Joe, the issue is, like, you and I, the fundamental disagreement that me and you have, by the way, when it comes to Raheem Sterling, is that, yes, he looks average for us, bro. That's the issue. I don't want a guy that's average. I need him to be above average. I need him to be really good. And he's meant to be the guy that's actually alongside Palmer, holding the team on his back. You know what I mean? And he's not doing that, bro. Like, that's why it's really like, I get onto him more than anyone else because I'm expecting more from him than Mudryk and Madueke, if we're being realistic. Like, for the price you bought him for, the wages you're on. You know why I don't get on Madueke as much as others? It's because Madueke was bought for 29 million. If he turns out to be a bust, at least I can make money off of him afterwards. You know what I'm saying to you? Right? The thing about
I heard that Newcastle wanted him for 40.
That's 45. What I'm saying.
40, 45.
Yeah, that's why he's going to be playing the middle.
You know who I wanted, though I knew who we were never going to get, was Matthias Sule. That was who I wanted to get. The guy that's going to Roma. I wanted him. And Gremlin, it's my YouTube name, my dude. It's my YouTube name.
Yeah, that's his name, YouTube name, man.
Everything's
Wabs Sports. Remember that name. It's elite name. When you reckon sponsor announcement coming, Mandem, it's probably going to have to come before the beginning of the season, by the way. It has to come before the beginning.
Deal, do you want to know when I think it will happen? It's going to happen by the inner game. By the inner game, we'll have sponsors on our chest.
And one thing is, I need to make sure I buy that away kit before the sponsors happen, which probably has to be within this week. All right,
yep.
Probably. This is why I think of Eagle. All right, fair enough. One game in 10, not good enough for 300. Exactly, bro. That's the point, Stuart. Like, that's exactly, Stuart, this makes my point 100%, bro. Sterling is not performing like a 300k player. Exactly. And you know what? Yeah, I forgot. Thank you for this announcement, Gremlin, actually, because I've got a special announcement. So, you know what? Yeah, let me just bring this up for everyone. Special announcement for tomorrow. So, obviously, you guys know, I've been teasing for a while the idea of maybe I should do a call-in show, but I thought, should I do it on YouTube? Should I not do it on YouTube? And I thought, you know what, man, there's a better place to be doing this where we can all have our discussions, and I don't have to worry about people doing something crazy to demonetize me at all. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Listen, if you go right here, this is in my literal link tree right now. If I just press my link,
playback,
we are going to be on playback. So tomorrow, again, guys, playback tomorrow. I'm going to do it around about 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, right? Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow. You can see here the bridge, literally 7 p.m. in the UK, or like 7 or 8 p.m. Whatever it will be.
Okay. That's too early for me.
Sorry about that, bro. But at the end of the day, listen, guys, we're going to be doing it around about, you know what? We'll do it at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. GMT. We will be going live, right, on the bridge. Make sure, bro, you come along. Make sure you go and have your say. Make sure allow people into the room. Have your say for 5 to 10 minutes. We're going for an hour and a half, if necessary. And you guys can talk to me and let me know how
I'll try to jump in for 15 minutes at least, okay?
I'll try to jump in for at least 15 minutes tomorrow. Of course. And then, obviously, afterwards, 11 p.m., my usual stream will always be happening at 11 p.m. either way. So make sure to come along and tune in. So that's the big announcement for today.
If there's a real audience on playback, bro, and people are down to do like playback debates and that type of shit, like on a consistent basis, like on the at the like end of day type this time around, I'll do them more often, bro. I have no problem coming and doing these types of things. If If people are about it, though, I need to know if people are about it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
More than happily do that shit.
But perfect.
I ain't going on to just debate one dude. I'm gonna promise you that.
Yes.
That's a waste of my fucking time.
Listen, I'm here to debate, and
I will do it for you, Gremlin, because you are a good person in the end, Mr. Mineral.
Lads, Barca might go for Diaz because they are ready to sell Rafinha, and the thing is, no one wants Rafinha. And ironically, that's kind of crazy, though. I'm really surprised that no one wants.
We need
Rafinha,
technical wingers. I'm not no celeb. I just want to do it if we're gonna have people. Like that's it.
Guys, by the way, just quickly before we continue on with the Gremlin talk, I'm literally 5 away from 760 subscribers. Can we get to 765 subscribers, please? I'm almost there. You know what I mean?
I got to 285 today, I think.
That's great, bro. Man, you keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing, bro. You're gonna get there. You know the thing. I don't know if I've ever told you before.
287. Let's go, chat.
Listen, do you know fun fact?
That's like 15 subscribers today. Let's go.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You know the fun thing. You know what grew my channel from like where it is now to where it was before. And Caicedo transfer saga. In the last 2 days, I got 1K. I think watching me in one day, literally on Caicedo. Yeah, it's one of my best videos.
Fire
all time. By the way, one of my best videos of all time. Saudi wants Rafinha. Is it? Fair enough. You will see the channel grow. Football chats from the Sterling masses. Oh my god. Do you know what it is though? Like, listen, before we continue on, there's actually some goalkeeping talk. You know, the next Thibaut Courtois coming to Chelsea, maybe. We'll see about that one. Yeah, so I actually wanted to talk about which I will talk about, but again, with the winger scenario, boys and girls, you know, I want to see what happens because like I feel like after what we saw recently, like they surely have like read their rights, they've understood everything like that, and they should have sorted out, like looked at it and been like, okay, we need to fix this scenario a lot quicker than ever. So listen, we'll see what happens at the end of the day. So yeah, this window is not the same without a Chelsea transfer saga that drags on into deadline day. Oh my god.
We got it now. We got it now, Lucas Costa. Bring up the news. Ahmed, bring up the news, Ahmed. Bring up the news.
What happened?
Oh, you already brought up the Victor news already?
Yes, I did that. That's my first topic. That's why. Fair enough. On a surprise Monday. Is this real or did the media conjure this transfer window? This because the transfer window is slow. I actually don't think the window have. No, I don't think that's the case. I feel like this has always been the case. It's just that it seems that this might be gearing towards happening a lot more now than it was previously. That's the only difference. What are your predictions for signings we will make before the window ends? I definitely think a winger and a striker is going to come in. Harrison_JC. There's actually something that just came out actually from Fabrizio where he was like, a winger and a striker is coming in no matter what. So Costa, here we go someday. Jorgensen should better be Ederson at shot stopping or else should be better at Ederson. Okay, fair enough. But listen, let's talk about this new topic.
Wait. I want to analyze this. Be better than Ederson? Ederson. Okay. Yeah. I'm cool with that. If he's as good as Ederson, I'm cool with that. As long as he kick ball and he knows where to pass the ball and not make a ton of mistakes on the ball, then I'm cool with him being Ederson level at shot stopping.
Fair enough. So I am asking about that's what I was talking about, bro. Blue Gems. Again, it seems that might be more likely to happen now. It seems that might be gearing towards happening because they're starting to speak about it. And I don't know if people have noticed. Yeah, have you noticed now in the Guardian that the Chelsea reports now are coming from Ed Aarons now, not the certain other guy, if you know who he is. You know what I mean? JS is his initials. Have you noticed, bro? Like, you know what I mean? It's Ed Aarons now for the Guardian that's been doing all the reporting for Chelsea. Have you noticed?
Someone gotta change, bro. Someone gotta change.
Either someone got the sack or something else has happened.
Someone got the change at the Athletic, bro.
No, it's the
Someone
Guardian.
Got the change at the Athletic. The Guardian.
He's at the Guardian. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I was saying. Only Ed Aarons is now reporting now. So
who's the guy from the Guardian before?
It was Jacob Steinberg. That's what I was saying his name. Remember?
Remember? Jacob Steinberg. That bozo. Bro, we have so many bozos on our for journalists.
You know what irony is? Like athletic guys are actually pretty decent.
That's the funny thing about the chat for people who don't know me. I am the biggest critic of these journalists. Like, I if you follow me on Twitter, I am the biggest critic of these journalists. Not
Yes.
necessarily about like what they're writing. It's about how they write their articles. And I went to school for journalism. So I read this shit and I'm like, this shit is bozo-esque. Like, what are we doing here writing opinion articles as for a newspaper, bro? What are you? Like, the best way I can describe it is what's the God damn it, I can't think of what the Hollywood one is. That's what it reminds me of, bro. It's just like a Hollywood LA-esque type writing scheme. Of
You basically mean they're like if you feel like they're writing like TMZ. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, TMZ. That's what I was
like
thinking
TMZ.
of.
That's what you're thinking of.
That's what it is, bro.
When you said Hollywood, I was like TMZ. Literally.
Exactly. You knew exactly what I was thinking of, bro.
But that's what it kind of is. Like,
They
these
write
days.
like they're from to the TMZ. Exactly.
Exactly.
All
Yes.
like,
it's tabloid journalism. They write like tabloid journalism. That's what it is, bro. When it comes to it, and the thing is, he's been hooked. By the way, Joel Steinberg it seems has been hooked because
Steinberg's been hooked. If you haven't noticed, he's right. Like we haven't seen. He's like
not the one
specifically now on like West Ham now. Like that's who he's on.
Like if you hear anything about Chelsea, it's from Ed Aarons now, not him.
Mm-hmm.
Like his name's been removed. I don't know if it's because of the situation like Kobe Minu, and then like when he started going after Chelsea thingies, remember? That's what happened. If you remember,
that's a good point, bro. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, he probably lost his abilities to even write articles at that point after that.
Yeah, probably, bro. It wouldn't surprise me.
I guess so. The way that they've been handling things nowadays. Just saying.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, but listen, let's move away from that fraud and move on to here, which is listen. Chelsea are making a strong move for 18-year-old goalkeeper Mike Penders. The intention is to loan him back to the Genk for the season. And some bit more about him. Blueco have identified Penders as a new potential Thibaut Courtois. Talks on player side, right? And listen, I think the last point about him. Oh, there's no more. That's it. Fair enough.
No,
there's one more. But listen, seems like quality. Obviously,
no, we have enough goalies to put together a handball team now.
Yeah, five guys there. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't really have that much to say about him. The only reason why I'm speaking about him, obviously, is that he came up. Excuse me, today in the
Chelsea handball team, son. That's what we got. We got the Chelsea handball team as keepers, son.
Oh my!
Might as well enter the goalkeepers into a handball tournament at this point. Have them play handball. Each guy rotates and plays keeper for a handball tournament. The only reason I'm like handball, yo, Joel, you damn right, bro. One of the best sports to watch at the Olympics is handball.
The way they pass around just to get.
Oh, bro, that's just fun to watch, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
That shit's fun, bro. That shit is fun to watch. Yo, you know what we should do? I got another little theory. By the way, before you end the stream,
let's continue, bro.
I think we should loan Petrovic out to Strasbourg so he can come back next year. And after we could sell Sanchez the following year. You know what I'm saying? So he could be our backup. So he gets the time, right? And then he comes back to Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like perfect scenario for Petrovic in the end.
As Petrovic out of the summer. Fair enough. Does Genk have the next KDB too? I don't think so, bro. Because if he did, we would have known by now. But yeah, listen, he looks good. Listen, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. He seems to be the captain of the team too, which is kind of like, for such a young age, seems to show like a bit of leadership at the end of the day. So listen, we'll see what happens with him. He's probably going to be one for the future. One for the future. But this is the next news. It feels like we're going to be seeing KDH, I think, against Club America at the very least, because Nicolas Jackson and Keenan Dewsbury Hall are being lined up for their first minutes this week. So, which is good news, obviously. You know, we're getting two guys that could potentially be starters for us. You know, one in the 8 role, one as the striker for us at the end of the day. And obviously, I know a lot of people have been wanting to see Dewsbury Hall. I'm pretty sure all of us here have been wanting to see Dewsbury Hall cook. So, listen, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you, bro.
Yeah, this is. It will tell a little bit more on how the system's going to work out. when you have KDH in there kind of playing his role. And I do wonder if Caicedo is going to play too, because he's been back with the team for about a week now as well.
Fair enough. Maybe, but I feel like the fact they're talking about these two, maybe do you think end of the next week, maybe early next week?
Enzo came back today.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about him. The stuff that actually came out about him, which is kind of interesting, I would say. But yeah, that's pretty much I think it. We'll come back to it. Will be my last topic. Chelsea are building for the future. They will decide whether to go for Mike Pendlebury and plan to advance on club side for Gabriel Max. So obviously, we've known about the fact they want to get Gabriel Max for a long while now, so that's nothing.
They want to build out our academy in the end.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what it comes down to. It's like this is not anything new to us. If you guys don't know, like, freaking Abramovich went and bought Gail Kakuta and Charlie Masuendo and these men, son. So like this shit is normal, bro. This is all normal.
Bro, you know, we did literally, I think 2 days ago in streaming, we went through every single potential academy hope that we've ever had that failed. We literally from Marco Marin, Marco Van Ginkel, Pasalic. There was another guy, Masundo.
Yeah, you're right. But we were winning. You were right. But there was a lot of other things that were wrong with our club as well.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
So listen, this is the thing we were talking about. Don't forget about the left winger and striker that Chelsea want to bring it to the club this summer. So we know these are the two main targets.
This is my biggest problem with all this shit, though. Is like we shouldn't be getting updates on these guys at this current moment. And the reason why we're getting updates is because Twitter is monetized now. So so now that Twitter's monetized now, there's going to be people that are going to report on even the academy. Back then, we got two guys that were specifically Chelsea reporters that knew about what was going on in the academy, and that was it. That was it. We weren't getting Fabrizio tweets for academy players. And that's the unfortunate nature of the way that the social media world has evolved, unfortunately. It's engagement farming. Exactly, Rust in Peace. It's engagement farming.
But we've said this before to you, bro. He's been big up to Fabrizio, but he's been saying the same news. Chelsea appreciates Samuel Meridian. Chelsea dreaming of Nico Williams. And
it's
there's another guy.
Exploiting kids for money in the end, in my opinion. I really do.
Yeah.
I really feel that way. It's exploiting kids for money. I don't think that's...
I agree with you, by the way, because like I find it personally wrong when I'm hearing about 14-year-old kids being signed,
exactly,
15-year-old or 16-year-old.
It's
very wrong in my personal opinion.
I'm glad that, like, all right, if they're gonna do it, cool. Like, nobody should be hearing about it though. Yes, no one cares. Like, we should not be freaking using that. Like, we shouldn't be using 14-year-old kids, 15-year-old kids as... But they can't get professional contracts yet. Until they can get professional contracts, then you can talk about it. They can't get professional contracts yet.
They can't get professional until like 18 or 19. That's the thing that makes you. That's what makes it really
until they
weird
can
for me
get professional contracts. Then once they get professional contracts, you can talk about them. Until then, leave them alone. Okay, that's
honestly,
my opinion on it.
I agree with you so much.
That's my opinion on it. Period. All of them, not just our club, every club. Leave them alone. It's weird, bro. It's just weird. Like, why are we talking about the next 15-year-old kid? Like, it's weird, bro.
Exactly. Back in the day, we didn't have Fabrizio report on. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the. Yeah, sadly, Chelsea would appreciate if Fabrizio didn't farm our club for likes. Bit weird to tweet about a player who has not finished. Exactly, bro. In general, I just find that sort of stuff,
bro. Like that's what professional contract. At least they're 18, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
In England, you can't get a professional contract until you're 18. Like,
he's just very exploitative at the end of the day, boys. That's all it is. Don't expect much from Chiesa. He's not Chiesa. Derek Eden, I agree with you. By the way, we here on the channel. I've been saying it already. Chiesa's not the one. He's not the truth. So listen, we don't want him at all here. Exactly, Jao. Just puts more pressure on the kids. 100%, bro. Wingers need ASAP. Exactly, Billy G. I agree with this take as well. But listen, we'll see what happens in the winger market. The fact you've not been linked with anyone.
Ahmed, I got a question for you because I'm going to be doing a stream. Okay,
yes.
I'm going to be doing a stream next. I'm gonna leave your chat here so I can, get a
course.
little bit of a break before I go live here.
Of course, bro.
When are you? Two things. When are you gonna end this?
I usually end this half past. You know me. I always go at hour and a half, as always.
And then second is if you had a choice of wingers right now, okay, your choice of wingers, realistically, who's the option?
Realistically, yeah.
Chat, I asked this question to you too because I'm gonna bring up a bunch of wingers and I want to talk about like stats and stuff. So the question's for you too. Realistically, okay? Realistically, if you had one option to go for a winger, who is that winger?
And it's realistically, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Honestly, I'd probably have to say either Conceição or Pedro Neto. Even though I know he's injury prone, I think Conceição and Pedro Neto, honestly.
I just want to write all these down quick because chat. If you had one realistic Billy G, that's not realistic. One realistic option to go and get at this current moment, okay? One realistic option at this current moment to get. Who's the guy? Okay, so, I got Somerville, Williams, Somerville,
Diaz, Oscar Bob, Pedro Neto, and Conceição.
Neto.
Yeah, and then oh my god, what's going
on? Williams. Okay. That's 6 of them. Bakayoko. That's the one that I'm. Yeah, Joel. My guy Joel knows.
It'll be kind of crazy back here because then like he's almost following Maresca's route to football. It'll be a bit funny. But listen, at the end of the day, guys, we'll have to wait and see. Guys, I'm still 5 away from 1,765. So listen, let me just get 2 subscribers actually. I'll give you guys a nice easy mark. Get me 2 more subscribers first to get me there, please. So 765, I need 2 more, please. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna head out, my brother.
I'll make sure to read out to you, bro. No problem at all.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Of course. I need an established winger for me. No more Mudricks, Netos for me. Of course, bro. Fair enough, bro. And that's all right. But listen, at the end of the day, guys, it's gonna be a bit of a teething period. It's gonna take time. I want us to be able to make sure we get the guys that we need first and foremost. That's all right, bro. Thank you for coming along, bro. Always appreciated. But listen, as I said before, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I think there's gonna be a number of there's been actually some news on Gabriel Mek. Wow, this is interesting. Let me just bring this up right now. Chelsea are planning to advance a Gabriel Mek deal after presenting their project. Yeah, Chelsea want to open to the move as Chelsea will now work with club to agree with Mek. So this is obviously the guy we're trying to buy for one of the wings, particularly the left wing market, after disaster of Sterling and others. So listen, interesting to see what happens there. Excuse me. Oh, dearie me at the end of the day. But listen, if there is one thing I want us to be able to do, I want us to be efficient and effective in the market. I want us to be able to do well. And I don't want us to be in a scenario where we're going like this. You know what I mean? We want to be able to be saying by the end of the transfer window, we've done a good enough job. Everything looks good, and and it's been good enough for us. That's all it is, man. Because otherwise, bro, we are going to be in a scenario where it's just going to be a situation for failure. Now, in regards to some of the other stuff I want to talk about, boys and girls, there is something that just came out recently, which is in regards to Petrovic, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just bring that up for you because I did forget to bring it out. This is from Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, from Enzo Fernandez, actually. So I forgot the Enzo Fernandez news. Now, I'm not really I know we don't want to repeat the Enzo Fernandez news. I know it's not nice news to speak about, but at the end of the day, it's necessary news to speak about. So let's speak about it then, shall we? And here we are. This is from obviously an Albi Celeste, which is from Argentina. So again, they're obviously going to be having their take on the stuff. At the end of the day, they said Enzo Fernandez has joined preseason. The club is divided. Some French players see it one way, while the rest of the club, including Enzo Maresca, sees it differently. Willie Caballero explained the cultural context. The club hopes to solve the situation amicably, the issue amicably. However, a sanction on Enzo cannot be ruled out. All right, so that's what's been coming up. So essentially, what they're saying is that Enzo is probably going to get a fine and a talking to, and probably some, again, as I said before, anti-discrimination clause is mandatory. But obviously, there's still that divide, obviously, that is happening, obviously, between some of the French players and the way they are seeing Enzo, and maybe some of the other guys, who are seeing it differently. So obviously, at the end of the day, you don't want division and anything like that. So hopefully, again, they can come to an amicable conclusion, because that's what the club wants. That's just the reality of the situation at the end of the day. We know he's already here. He's already been training, I think, for one day already at this point. So he's here for sure now. But do you guys think they ends amicably? I think that's a good question to ask you guys. I would like to think so, but do you think this thing ends amicably at the end of the day? Because I think all of us here would like to hope that it does end amicably at the end of the day. So that's what it is. I want to hear your school of thought and opinions, boys and girls. So do let me know. Let me know. But honestly, boys and girls, I want it to end well, man. Listen, I know for a lot of people, the scenario is not nice, it's not ideal. And listen, we want to move on from that as much as possible. So yeah. Luma, sorry, but my guys. Yeah, exactly. Let's hope that the players are able to solve the issue within themselves, and let's hope that it ends amicably. Simple as that, boys. Simple as that. Thank you. It's a good thing I literally remembered to talk about it, because I literally had forgotten about that topic completely. But hopefully this is ends amicably, which is what I think all of us here are looking for at the end of the day. But ladies and gentlemen, obviously, let's talk about this thing that I want to talk about really quickly, which is about the prices. Now, I know a lot of you guys haven't been to some of you guys haven't been to Stamford Bridge, but I have been in this section of the Westview. The Westview is actually pretty nice, I have to say again. Bit more of a boutique place. It's a bit more of a bit bougie. Not obviously the same as the 200 and 300 pound tickets and everything like that, but obviously it's gone down from 100 pounds to 80 pounds, right, for the evening. Listen, I would happily buy that one, to be honest. 80 quid is pretty cheap for me, you know what I mean? Particularly if the seats and how everything it comes with accommodation, all that food that you can buy, literally just behind you. The seats are a lot softer, they actually come with leather seats, if I'm not mistaken, compared to like the regular seats, which are like made out of usual plastic. So hey, listen, if my ass feels good, everything else was good. Fair enough, Jowling. It is what it is, bro. Listen, that's life, man. That's life at the end of the day, bro. So we move. But obviously, you saw this from my guy, Big West. Big West doing the loading scenario. He's in the hyperbolic chamber. You know what I mean? Doing all this testing and everything like that. But listen, man, you've been doing it every week, bro. You've been doing it every week, bro. Hopefully, you play well. That's what matters, bro. I want to see you play well, bro. No need for hyperbolic chamber. No need for hyperbolic chamber, bro. No need for hyperbolic chamber at all. So listen, I actually want to talk about this one quickly, which is, here we are, the new Chelsea kit. So this is obviously the new Chelsea kit. What are thoughts on the new kit, by the way? I forgot to ask you guys about this, but the new kit. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you think it's like a 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10? What are thoughts on the new kit, by the way? Because I like the new kit, honestly. I think this is probably the best kit out there so far, compared to some of the other rubbish ones that we've had. I honestly really like this kit. Bit of fashionista, and honestly, bro, it looks so much more nicer, by the way. Yeah, for example, without literally any ads. Like, look at this, no ads on this. Que bella, you know what I mean? C'est fini, you know what I mean? Like, literally, the old kit, so you guys know I have the blue kit, the original from last season, with no what's it called, with no sponsor on it, bro, and it looks amazing, bro. And if this one, yeah, looks so much better as a long sleeve too. If you can get this kit as a long sleeve kit, mamma mia, bro, you'll be feeding families. And I think you can get. Can you guys remind me? You can get like long, Can you not get like the long sleeves from Nike, right? I'm pretty sure you can get the long sleeves from like Nike, if I'm not mistaken, right? If you actually buy from Nike directly, I think they can give you the long sleeve version of it, because, bro, this shit is cooking, man. This shit is cooking, by the way. Like, I can't like, man. Toasting is looking pretty good in this, bro. I'll be honest, man. It's looking amazing at the end of the day. So Yeah, man, high quality at the end of the day, high quality. And listen, let's talk about everyone's favorite left back except for me. You know what I mean? Mark Cucurella. You know, Cucurella. He drink estrella. Cucurella. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Who knows the Cucurella song? Cucurella. He's drink estrella. Cucurella. He eats paella. You know what I mean? Isn't that what he says? You know what I mean? Listen, he's back at Cobham, training right now at Cobham, at the Cobham facilities, at the Pride of London facilities, of course, in Cobham. Listen, fair enough, Each and Tiger, bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good. But listen, obviously he's gonna be training. Yeah, he's gonna be doing stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised again if you see Cucurella in the Inter Milan game. He's probably coming through. No, did we have no? Who was that? What was that kit that we had last season? I forgot. No. It doesn't really, because the away one was the teal version, and then there was another kit that we had, which was the blue version. You mean the 2 seasons ago? 2 seasons ago, I think that's the one you're talking about, bro. Ajax. Nike's cooking about away kits, but home kits on the other. Bro, the only two good home kits you've had was last season's home kit and the home kit from the year we won the UCL. Those two have been the only good kits, by the way. And even the one that you won the UCL in, bro, it was too easy, bro. That one, like, they didn't even need to do anything at all, bro. So listen, I'm not too surprised on that one at all that it looks that good. But again, that's what it looks like, bro. This is what it looks like. This is the vapor version of the thing as well. Honestly, looks really nice and quality. So listen, we'll see, man. We'll see at the end of the day. And this is the final topic we'll talk about, because I forgot to talk about this in regards to Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku is traveling back to Chelsea today to train at Cobham. He then goes on to say that Romelu Lukaku will train with those not in the US. His future is up in the air of interest from Napoli. Starters start preseason prep for new campaign in future up in the air. So again, this is something we've spoken about before. No, but the third kit from last year, bro, was black. That was the black one, bro. That was black. No way that looks like that. Come on, bro. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, this is the thing that shows us that Enzo is back. He's back and ready, Enzo. It seems I think that's his agent that's speaking of him at all. But listen, we move. Obviously, at the end of the day, I actually forgot to talk about this yesterday, by the way, which is that the fact that did you guys know Disasi had a hernia? Disasi had a hernia. Another guy here, including Enzo, who's had a hernia. You know, just kind of crazy at the end of the day, bro. Imagine, bro, we've had two players, yeah. Big up to my guy Jojo. How you doing? Big up, bro. Joel. They already said him and Palmer during American. Joel. Oh yeah, it's Joel. Sorry. Yeah. Joined the club against Inter. Palmer won't join the American preseason. Will join. Yeah, exactly. The got to police again. Palmer and the other guy in preseason. So again. So listen, we'll see at the end of the day what happens there. But listen, I'm not moved. I'm looking forward to it. I think everything's gonna look so well. I think, listen, guys, yeah, hopefully tomorrow on Wednesday, when we face Club America, we look all well and good. Everything goes as planned, and that's what we want, bro. Because listen, at the end of the day, boys, compared to what was happening recently, it was not looking so great, bro. It was not looking great for us at all. So that's all it is. The black kit, by the way, of the have you seen the orange kit for the goalkeepers, bro? The home one. The home one looks great. The home one looks absolutely great, by the way. So listen, don't you get it twisted, bro. That stuff looks elite. That stuff looks elite, by the way. So listen, don't you worry about that, Chief. Listen, if they're selling that sort of thing, bro, I'm ready to feed my family with that, bro, because that is the sort of thing, yeah, that I like. Exactly, bro. No, 100%. Thanks for letting us know. Lovely jubbly. But listen, man, you know what? Yeah, it's been a good stream today, honestly, man. I was not expecting us to talk this much about Chelsea. I didn't even think there's going to be that much to talk about. But those three news have literally, I've literally made us feed families. But last 10 minutes, as I always say, I always give it to my commenters. 10 minutes, bro. You've got 10 minutes to ask me any questions you want in regards to Chelsea. Or maybe if you're thinking about other teams in and around the other leagues, let me know. And I'll speak about them for you, of course, too. So do let me know. Do let me know what what else you want me to speak about, and we will speak about that loud and clear. So give me some topics to speak about, boys, and I will answer them as clearly as possible, or as to the best of my knowledge too. So that is what I always try to do. That's what I always aim to do at the end of the day. So do let me know what questions you want me to ask. I've said this before. Zhao I think it's somewhere between fourth to sixth. Fourth place to sixth place. That's the aim, I think, for us. For Chelsea, it's between fourth to sixth place. I think for me, the reason why I have that breathment for fifth and sixth is because I don't know about the manager, Maresca. He's going to need time. He's going to be a lot of short-term pain, in the sense of like how to build up the play. The manager learning his tactics, the teams learning his tactics too. So it's going to be quite a while for us to, start getting cooking, I think, at times. So it's going to be a bit of a while. Then he's going to have maybe the potential of having new players too. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to take some time for that to happen. Yeah, bro, Jack, I saw that a long while ago, bro. It's sad, of course. You guys know me. I'm a big fan of like Enzo or Petrovic, but the reality is, bro, we're not going to be able to move on Sancho because of that stupidness, by the way. So, which is really annoying me, man. Which is really annoying me because because he's a brother sweetener and he's not. Ever since he's been at this club, he's not been good enough, bro. But Petrovic has actually been pretty decent and has worked really well, but. Annoying as hell, bro, to say this, bro. Annoying as hell. But we move on that one still because we can't do anything flipping about it, bro. Just that we pay this guy too much money to do stuff. And so, any more questions for me, bro? Please do bring them up. Please do bring them up. Listen, I'm here at your service, boys and girls. So listen, I am here to serve, as they say. You know what I mean? I'm here to serve. So you ask me any questions you have, and I will answer them as much as possible. I think Sanchez has a 5 to 6 year deal, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, Sanchez's deal is a 5 to 6 year deal. Well, very late. But your thoughts on the Chiesa links? I think Chiesa is past his best. Gabriel, the best thing I've compared him to is what currently Chilwell is. Chilwell, like he had those 2 really bad injuries. Chiesa also had that bad ACL injury, and since then they've not really been able to recover what they've been in the past. And I think that's very much the same for Chiesa too, bro. And I really do not believe that right now he's good enough for us right now. Honestly speaking. If I were Chelsea, yeah, man, no, I would too. But the problem is, bro, there's no market for him. There's no market for him. No one wants to buy him. No one wants to loan him. So you're left in a scenario where nothing can happen for him. Do you think right mid will win? Real Madrid? Probably they're the favorites right now. It's either them or again or Man City, but they're the favorites. Exactly, Di. 100%. I agree with you, bro. Don't worry. Listen, you have to give like the manager time, in my personal opinion. Like, and I know I keep on hearing this idea that Chelsea fans don't want to give these guys time. And I said this before, bro. Sometimes, bro, you don't need to listen to the fans. If you believe in this guy and you think that he's going to need time to develop and everything, give him the time. Give him the time, bro. That's what you need to do. At the end of the day, you've made mistakes. You have to hold those mistakes. Those mistakes are valid. But listen, at the end of the day, you have to own up to your mistakes and push through. Yeah, Jonas, bro. You know what I mean? That's just delusional, man. Delusion of grandeur. Delusions of super grandeur, mate. You know what I mean? Listen, that's what I'm saying. So listen, like there's nothing's happened. Oh man, transfers don't even excite me, bro. Oh man, when bombers, I want players going. I need Lukaku off our books, and exactly, bro. The thing is, Chelsea, I've said this again, brother. I don't care about transfers. I just want our team to be as good as possible. You know what I mean? I want our team to be as good as possible. Simple as that. How did you become a Chelsea fan? Legacy. My dad was a Chelsea fan before me. He was a big fan of Ruud Gullit when he came to the country because when my dad used to live in Italy, he used to be a big fan of AC Milan, so that's why. And then he became a Chelsea fan when he came here. So that's how I became a Chelsea fan. And listen, Chelsea's my local team. My whole life, literally, my secondary school, my sixth form, everything like that has been around the club. So literally, I'm next to the club. So that's my local, man. You know what I mean? That's nothing. That's something that I take pride in. Maybe what you saying? Lukaku's the juju, Chelsea, bro. Lukaku's got juju on us. Is that what you're trying to say, bro? Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not, bro. Oh, Ahmed, St. Etienne might be the next team to be liquidated. It's no surprise though, Joe. I don't know if you know this, my brother. The French league is in a very bad situation, by the way, because of the fact that of what has happened, by the way, with the TV deals. The TV deal, the previous TV deal they had, got so cooked that it led to a lot of these teams like having to take out loans, be liquidated and everything like that. So that's not a surprise to me, honestly. And St. Etienne, bro, that's another heritage club. Heritage. I'm not mistaken, wasn't Thingy from Saint Etienne, by the way? Wasn't my guy Zuma, Big Zuzu, used to be from, was it called Saint Etienne, right? We actually got a few players from Saint Etienne, which is crazy, by the way. So no surprise there. Probably, well, based on what he should be and what level he should be at, was Big Wesley Fofana, I'm assuming. So I would have to say, like, that's yeah, bro. Look, Fofana, Zuma, and all, but that's what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. And like, Bordeaux, bro, that's a heritage club, that got lost. Now Saint Etienne, that's another heritage club being lost. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy, by the way, too. The amount of heritage clubs that are being lost is insane. It's insane. I would say based on talent, Fofana, right now, I would have to say, honestly, not Levi Cole, but Fofana too, I would say, honestly, again. But like, we can't be, I think the thing I want to say, just going back to the league and stuff, bro, we can't be losing heritage clubs like this, by the way. We really cannot be losing the heritage clubs like the way we are losing it right now. It's not good enough. Listen, maybe that might be a gift, bro. Maybe that might be a gift, bro, Chelsea Blue. Maybe the fact that you're not excited and then they are able to change this perspective. Listen, let's hope that's the case, bro. Jonas Emmanuel says Strasbourg fans should be thankful that they got. Yeah, man. Honestly, they are very. Honestly, a lot of these clubs, man, they're very lucky, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, bro, I know they don't like it, and I hear it for them, bro. Any club linked in Chalo? Oh, is it linked to Chalobah? Not right now, bro. There's not been that many links in regards to Chalobah. I'm assuming you're asking for Ajax right now, but nothing that's been linked to us right now, bro. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Hey yo, come on, Joe. Chill. Rest on that one. Guys, before we head out, I'm 5 away from 765. 50765. Can you get me there, please? Like, over 51 of you guys in here. Just hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the subscribe button. It is free. But ladies and gentlemen, Chalobah is so good that no one is bidding for him. It's kind of weird, by the way, that no one's bidding for Chalobah, by the way. Like, I don't know about you guys. Am I like the only one that's finding it really weird that Chalobah is not being brought? Like, or am I just doing too much? Like, am I the only one? Like, it was like, I feel like I would have thought by now Chalobah would have had a deal on the table by now, but like, it feels nothing's happening for him. Or am I just being or am I being like, or am I being too over the top? Because listen, yesterday when I was speaking to my guy Griggs, for example, he was a big fan of Chalobah, and I was saying that too. Like, I feel like Chalobah is like a decent centre back. Like, why is no one coming after him? Is like beyond me. Like, is there something that's just like, in the data, or like something I'm not seeing? Like, that's not meaning that people are going after him. Like, that's the thing that's really weirding me out about Chalobah, by the way, because like, I would have thought by now people would have been after him. But like, what's going on? Like, am I confused, boys? Am I being confused, or am I doing too much? Do let me know, boys and girls. Do let me know. Because like, I honestly thought Chalobah Nation would have been gone by now. Oh, that's a little prank, bro. They're just doing a prank. That's literally like a PR thing that they do. Like, it's a little thing to help them actually buy the games. That's literally all it is, bro. Nothing much. But listen, I like it in general. But boys and girls, we are going to close it here. Please make sure as you're heading out to like, share, subscribe. We're going to be heading obviously to my boy Jerry's channel, Wabs TV. Of course. Boy, but before you go there, remember, tomorrow, 8 p.m., playback, fan calling show. I want you to have your say. Let me know what your thoughts and opinion are. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if you think things are going to go well, things are going to go wrong. Make sure, again, 8 p.m., by the way, yeah, to be there, because we're going to be discussing a lot of topics and more. So make sure to be there. Again, as you head now, make sure to continue to like, share, subscribe. As always, tomorrow we'll be here as usual as my 11 p.m. stream. But obviously, playback 8 p.m., stream at 11 p.m., blockbuster talk. Hopefully, we get a lot more Chelsea talk as well to happen, so we can discuss a little bit more of everything. And hopefully, so join us, maybe, just for you. We get the here we go for him. But as always, I've been your host, the most, the Bridge 258. Dedicate your hearts, and as always, please make sure